What's going on, everybody? This is West the Ruler, and welcome to my Medal of Honor Warfighter beta talk. Uh, Not so much a review, but more of just a conversation. The conversation being about some of my thoughts of the game after playing it for the past couple weeks. Um, Please note that there are some things that I'm not really going to touch on in much detail. Some things that other people complain about, like say graphics, animations, textures, and things that could be considered just a straight up glitch, hitboxes, lag. I don't feel like all that stuff should be included when talking about a beta because it is a beta. A lot of that stuff, from what I've heard, has already been fixed or will be fixed. Especially things like sound and graphics, they can only fit so much into the file size that they gave us. I think it was barely, like just maybe a little over a gigabyte, and that's just not enough room to fit everything that the game will have. Rumors of an HD texture pack like Battlefield 3, so I don't want to go too far into stuff like that, but I do want to talk about some of the elements of the actual game and modes that I just didn't like or I loved, and just stick to stuff like that. You let me know if you agree or disagree, if you got a chance to play, or maybe if it sounds good or bad to you if you didn't get a chance to play it. But let's get it started. Overall, I like the game. My pre-order's still there. There's been a lot of hate and some love, but a lot of hate. A lot of people have seen things and they're just like, oh, I'm canceling my pre-order. Some that cancel just because they didn't get a chance to try the beta. You're gonna miss out. And that's my opinion. It's a great game, like all games that has its flaws, and change in tactics. And speaking of change in tactics, let me go ahead and hit one sore area for some people, and that would be the red snitch lines, as my boy Freddy likes to call it. The lines that show up when your buddy is killed or when you kill someone's fire team buddy. They're able to see where you are on the map right after you kill him for a few seconds. As you see right there, he killed my partner, so I was able to see where he was at. For some people, and understandably so, they're not feeling that. That's game breaking for them. While some people like it for the tactic of it. Me personally, I could go either way. I don't care if it's in the game or if it's not in the game. At first, I thought just from first sight that it was going to be something that was just going to get me killed all the time. But as I kept playing, I actually started using it. I just changed my tactic. I didn't play it like I play other games. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty, they don't know where I'm at right after I kill them, or the team doesn't, so I don't have to play like they know where I'm at. Whereas on this, you got to take in my opinion, you just take every kill as if you're going for two. Usually I've used those red lines to set up the person that was going to try to kill me, because I know that someone else is coming. So every time I try to go for a kill, I'm taking it as if someone else is going to be coming for me. So it hasn't really affected me. At first I thought it would, but I still managed to go crazy. So I guess it's not as game breaking as I thought, but at the same time I can understand why some other people don't like it. So yeah, whether they take that out or leave it in, I don't think that's enough to screw up the game experience, but maybe you do. So keep that in mind, that as you can see right there again, that does happen, but it's happening to you just as much as it's happening to them. So it's a level playing field. It's not giving anyone an advantage if it's happening to everybody. So that's just my thoughts on that. The buddy system itself, I actually like the idea. Praise Danger Close for making it where you don't have to depend on your buddy to throw out the stuff you need. I love the fact that I can just run up on them and hold X and I get my health and ammo. Some people don't like the fact that you don't get grenades and your noob tubes back. That doesn't bother me too much. I imagine the perfect setup for somebody would be they're both noob tubing and they just keep resupplying each other and noob tubing over and over again. So I actually appreciate the balance of stopping that. That'd be pretty fucking annoying. So I'm glad they went ahead and took care of that. But I like the fire team buddy thing. Being able to spawn on them has alleviated most of my spawn trap issues. Only thing I hate is it's not really the game so much as it is the players. I mean, you could put in good teamwork for players to use in a game, but you can't make them use it. You know what I'm saying? You can take them to water, but you can't make them drink it, type thing. Uh, if anything ruins Fire Team Buddy sometimes when I play, it's the other person that's my buddy, more so than the game itself. And you know that just can't be fixed. You just gotta play with people you know, or hope you get in there with a random that wants to play the game the right way. But at the same time, I don't know how much the Fire Team Buddy is gonna matter in other modes. This one's more objective based versus, like, say if you're playing Team Assault or maybe even Sector Control. You don't really need a Fire Team Buddy to do that when we've been doing it on 2010 this whole time with no Fire Team Buddy. So I like the idea, but I don't know how strong it's going to stand out in the less objective based modes, but you know, we'll see. I do like it though. You get a lot of points when you stick with them versus going out by yourself. You get points for everything they do as well as what you do, so it's pretty cool, and it's nice to see them try to force it in there. But one gripe I definitely have, which some people have touched on, is spawning in the game. I know earlier I said I haven't had a lot of problems spawn trapping, but there is the case of when someone has a Black Hawk out, you're able to spawn on that, and it usually puts you pretty close to the objective. The issue with it is the game will auto spawn you in like 5 seconds. So if you don't get up there and change your spawn really quick, you are just gonna get spawned there, whether people are spawn trapping the chopper or not. And that's kind of the main issue with the spawning in this game period, is when that timer runs out, the game likes to just throw you in when it should be more like Battlefield, where you wait till you press spawn and then it puts you in. It'll get you even when you're in the character customization menu, it'll just throw you in the game. I wish they'd take care of that one right there, but overall I like the game. To people who are expecting like this Call of Duty Battlefield mix, it's not that. I feel like the game is one in its own. It's not like either, even though of course it's gonna have some things that remind you of it because it's a military shooter. But if I had to pick games to mix it with, I'd give it more of a Ghost Recon Homefront feel than a Battlefield, you know, Call of Duty feel. I don't think it's those. Like I said, especially animation wise, it reminds you. But I think it has the tactics of Ghost Recon and a little bit of a feel of Homefront. But hey, I hope you enjoyed this. Let's rule out. Y'all take it easy.